Adornment drawn outside. Tortina occupies its stall. Midnight Banquet moving up. Adornment getting right out to 3.30. Black Shadow now $4. Continues to firm. Red light goes on. Midnight Banquet completed the line. They're off and racing. Might have been the last of them in. It's one of the first of them away with Mr. Pago driving through on its inside. Keen to lead early. Black Shadow jumped well. He's trying to quickly edge his way across and sit outside Tortina. Behind those, Adornment just had to ease back as Black Shadow came over. Over on the inside, Paddy Shadow. Just in front of Here Comes Lenny. 3 wide there. Going out by Beckett's Gate. Next of all is Rivalry Galore. Bills O'Reilly settled down on the inside of Throwdown. And then Volkswagen Frank, who's trailing 3 deep, exactly what he did here last week and went on to win that particular race. But today he's being held down back there at the tail of the field as Midnight Banquet calls the shots. At the 1500 to the back, straight they go. Midnight Banquet rolling along. He is pricked by a length and a half. Mr. Pago back on the inside. Tortina third. She's lobbed there into the box seat. Beautifully placed then. Black Shadow almost identical to his last effort. A length away on the inside. Paddy Shadow being shaded by Adornment. Rivalry Galore pulling 3 deep. Around them now goes Volkswagen Frank, but 4 deep going out to the river. A length and a half to Throwdown. Back on the inside to Bills O'Reilly, who's back there in a tightly bunched field with Here Comes Lenny. And he's got them stacked up behind him here behind Midnight Banquet. Only about 5 lengths covers the entire field. Out past the 850, Midnight Banquet. A slender leader from Mr. Pago. Volkswagen Frank's come from last around them now. He strides up there running third. Tortina, which has had the easiest of runs down on the inside between horses. Black Shadow cruising. 1.5 to Paddy Shadow down on the inside. Now making its move. Adornment following Volkswagen Frank to the home corner. Rivalry Galore calling it a day. Here comes Lenny, just having to steady coming into the home corner, being followed by Bills O'Reilly. Throwdown last of all as Midnight Banquet makes all haste for the judge and kicked a length and a half to Mr. Pago. Now Black Shadow lets down to come in it very quickly, followed by Paddy Shadow. Adornment still there as well. Black Shadow hits the front. Now Paddy Shadow and Adornment coming down the outside with Here Comes Lenny. Black Shadow from Paddy Shadow. They come to the shadows of the post and Black Shadow will just win. Black Shadow from Paddy Shadow. Here comes Lenny diving at Adornment for third. Close up as well, Midnight Banquet. And back behind them came Throwdown, who got busy at the end of proceedings. Rivalry Galore, Volkswagen Frank. Then came Bills O'Reilly, Tortina, the stablemates together. Mr. Pago trails them home. Real shadowy finish here to race 9, but it's Black Shadow, Jason Brown. Again, Jason has given Black Shadow the run of the race, as was the case here last week, only to go down in the last little bit. Today, though, he's been able to hold on from Paddy Shadow. 6 and 3 they'll be, 6 and 3. A photo needed for third. Black Shadow has been in wonderful form. 2 wins, 2 placings now from his past 4 starts. Raced by Rick Hart, the Trade Fair gelding, wins his 6th from 24 out of the Blackfriars mare in Black Vision, trained by Jim Taylor, and a 10 out of 10 ride by Jason Brown. Over Paddy's Shadow by Dane Shadow, trained by Raquel Williams, ridden by Jared Noski. 3rd placing after the photo, 11 back on the fence. Midnight Banquet has clung on Alan Kennedy just in front of Here Comes Lenny, who got the big dive at them wide out, and also there between those was Adornment. 6, 3, 11 and 2 ahead by 1 length. Margins 2:14.66 the time, 35.51 that last 600. But Jim Taylor certainly got Black Shadow racing in the absolute best form of his career, and been aided by a couple of gem rides by Jason Brown, and he really did give this a 12 out of 10 ride today, lifting it home from Paddy's Shadow. The next event, the last of the day, will be the Schweppes Tonic Handicap. Number 2, Fred Dagg comes out. 1200 the journey of the lucky last. I think that Cerise and White here can round out the day on a good note. Celebrity Queen, Pike aboard to beat. 6, Cryptic Love. 10, a value play. Friar's Gift. And
with me now, and Black Shadow, a brilliant performance off the back of 7 days ago running second. You had to be confident that this was the type of horse that would always back up.
Yeah, always, you know, Brittany, you've ridden him all week and you said he's sort of got over the run well. So, yeah, he's a tough trade fair. They're a good, tough breed.
7 days ago, it was a 12 out of 10 ride by Jason, as Scott mentioned in the preview. Today, a wide gate again, but you just must have so much confidence when you're putting Jason Brown aboard.
Oh, it makes a difference. Like, even though he had the 58, which was a bit of a stopper, but Willie tried to keep him out early, where most jocks would have stayed out there, 90% of them, but Jason's not going to be put over by Willie, so he just plopped across in front of him and won him the race.
He's been up for a long time. Does he stay in work now, or are we looking for a paddock?
I don't know. You'll have to decide when you're riding Monday. You can tell me.
I reckon he'll be staying in, because he's a horse that I think is too silly to know that when he's tired. So I have a feeling that he may be staying in, but we'll see. Well done.
Let's hope so. Thanks, Brittany.
Jim Taylor, trainer of Black Shadow, a horse that certainly you would not know that this horse went around last Saturday jumping on him on Monday. He bounces out of his skin, and I dare say Monday morning will be no different with this horse after winning there. And a massive congratulations to Jason Brown. Family tragedy saw him out of the saddle for a little while, and this is his first win back. So to Jace, a wonderful ride and a great result there. Black Shadow wins the 9th. One more to come here from Ascot.